Why plug into the system? Why do I need to plug into the system? I get the question a lot, and I'm sure you get the question a lot from many of your members. People who decided to do Atomy and they're willing to go all the way to the Imperial Master or 50,000. They get pumped up at first. And what we do, we ask people to, you need to join the meeting. You need to come to Success Academy. You need to watch this. You need to watch that. And why? Can I just share? Can I just share and just register and just ask them to buy the product? Isn't it that Atomy all about? In the business portion, yes. But how many of you are expert in sharing? How many of you are expert in Atomy business? Nobody. Atomy business itself is easy to understand business concept, but no one knows really how to run this business. And as we all know, it's a people business. So we need to learn how to understand people, how to understand their mindset, their lifestyle. So there's so much to learn. By plug into system, you'll be able to learn how to build a business. Atomy, there's no specific requirement. Even though you're not joining a meeting, Atomy is not going to say, since you're not joining a meeting, we're not going to give you commissions. Since you missed the one seminar, we're going to deduct the one commission from you. Atomy doesn't have any of those rules. That's why it really requires your full determination. Just think about it. I know many of my friends or members join WFG, and I know they do have a regular conferences going on. Some people even need to go to Las Vegas with their own money. It's mandatory. They need to go. If they don't go, they say, if I don't go, my sponsors are going to hate me. They have a whole story going on. So they know that in order for me to continue this business, I need to attend certain conferences. I need to attend these meetings. They kind of brainwash them. You need to, otherwise there's no success. But Atomy, we're pretty nice. So, you know what, attend if it's possible. We're not going to say you must attend, otherwise there's no way for you to make 50,000. There's no way for you to become Hero Master. We'll give you a choice to make a decision for you attend. But why is a must? Same as all the other businesses. Business trend is changing. There's a new product coming in. There's system differences. So you need to come to the meeting for you to update those information. And Atomy is like I mentioned, I think I mentioned last week, it's not just the grocery store around the corner of your street. It's a big business. We're talking about minimum $50,000 visible income. How can you consider as a small business? It's a big business. And we're doing a business online, virtually, and globally. All those big words are packed for this business. And there is no way for us to learn this business overnight. It will take a time for you to absorb all those information and sink it in and to apply to your business. By plug into system, you will learn continuously how to grow this business. Stay motivated. Yes, when you attend the meeting today, you didn't know that Melissa will talk about the stuff away from Atomy, but it helped us to be a better person. By attending meeting, you'll be able to hear from some other people's story. And when you hear their stories, you get motivated. Even if you had a horrible week or horrible day or horrible month, by attending a meeting regularly, when you hear other people's story, not whole, but some parts will touch your heart, and some part will, you know what, I thought it wrong. Okay, you know what? Let me get back again, and let me give it a try one more time. Let me face the fear one more time. Probably there's a rainbow at the end for me. So by hearing other people's story and by attending the meeting, even just 30 minutes, 1 hour, just by being with the positive people, your energy will pump up. Yes, it will be better if it's an offline meeting, but even through the online meeting, by looking at those beautiful faces, smiley faces, you get motivated. And there is a famous quote You need to be surrounding yourself with a positive people. Right? So even though you go out and meet lots of negative people, who doesn't want to do Atomy, who doesn't want to use Atomy product, but as long as you come to the meeting, all the people who come to the meeting, they are crazy with Atomy, not just love. We're crazy, are we? We're crazy about Atomy product. We cannot leave without Atomy product, and we cannot leave without thinking about Atomy. Probably most of us, from the moment we get up in the morning, even before we say I love you to the other half, we probably think about Atomy. What should we do today? How much PV should I get it? Probably that's the first thought in our mind. And before we go to sleep, Atomy. And even while we are sleeping, probably we're dreaming about Atomy. So we'll be able to continue that mindset by attending a meeting and being motivated. Increase your self-confidence. When I have one-on-one meetings, some people say, you know what, I don't really feel confident of sharing. I don't really feel. When you attend a meeting, you probably see somebody, oh, she doesn't do better presentation than I am, but she's still doing it. And you will hear somebody who talks really well. So you get motivated either way. And you will get your confidence either way. We hear from 81-year-old crowd master, and some of the crowd master who achieved over 70 years old. Oh, they did it in their age. Why can I not do it? So by attending meetings, you'll be updated with those leader story, and you'll be able to relate to yourself to those stories, and you'll be able to increase your self-confidence. And even if you didn't have a lot of product information, if you're listening to Kun's lecture about all different types of sunscreen, from tomorrow, when it comes to sunscreen, you know how to answer, you know how to deal with your customers. So meeting is a great place. A plug into system is a great way for you to increase your self-confidence about Atomy. Right? When your self-confidence level is like 100%, nobody can stop you from sharing Atomy product vision or like company vision or your own vision about Atomy. And this is one thing that I loved when Atomy Diva, her name is Royal Master Jeong Shim, like when she was talking about the seminar, and this is the one word I took it from her and I'm always repeat using it. She said, if her partner's asking, why do I need to come to a meeting? I have so much thing to do. She doesn't really talk about all the stuff. She said, this is a place where you get healed. Because when you go out, it's a battlefield. You get wounded. You need a place to be healed. Meeting is a place where your wounded heart will be healed, and you'll be able to go out as a energized person again. And of course, when you go out on the field, you get wounded again, and you come back to the meeting and you get healed. That's why there's a daily meeting, weekly meeting, monthly one-day seminar. Some people say, you know what, I'm pretty strong, so maybe I can just come to a meeting once a month. But even people just come to the meeting once a month, you know what, I better come once a week, because all the hard time that I face, I won't be able to overcome it, keep it with me for a month. But by attending once a week, at least once a week, you can renew yourself. You can renew your Atomy passion for once a week. What's a company catchphrase this year? Renew day by day. If you cannot attend a meeting, we ask people to please plug into the system, which means there are certain time that you need to attend. But let's say there's a life going on, you have a full-time job, you have your own family to look after, so you really cannot make yourself be ready for the meeting. What do? We have other resources. We have CH Atomy, we have so many YouTube channels, we have so many resources available for you to learn how to build this big business and stay motivated and increase your self-confidence and to be healed. When you hear, I usually recommend people to listen to other people's testimony. When they hear other people, other successful leaders, they're making 50,000 already. They're making 40,000 already. So they don't really pay attention to what hard time they went through. They only look at the part, oh, they're already making 40,000. But in order for them to make the $40,000 or $30,000 right now, they went through nightmares. They went through so many rejections. So people not paying attention. So I usually ask them, listen to other people's testimony who are not yet Royal Master, who are not yet Imperial Master. Listen to their stories. And what people usually say, yeah, I can relate to their stories in the same eye level. Oh yeah, like what she went through, it's worse than what I went through. Okay, so probably I shouldn't be whining. I should be go out there and try once more. You know, once we have all those self-confidence to share Atomy, we can even give out the right solutions to our partners and members and help them to stay motivated. So plug into the system, I will say really, it's mandatory. And I cannot even think why people, they can't success on their own without plug into system. Atomy, like I mentioned, it's a big business. There is no way you'll be able to do it on your own. Atomy, it's a big business. At the same time, it's a teamwork business, which I mentioned it last week. In order for you to create a teamwork, duplication needs to be happen. If you not plug into system, you won't be able to ask your partners to plug into system. We are not going to ask our partners to do a thing that we haven't done it or we haven't tried. We're in a mutual relation. Nobody owning or nobody's higher than or lower than any of us. If you have joined earlier of Atomy than your partners, you have to be a role model or you just have to walk the road first. So plug into the system first and you analyze yourself. Okay, so those are the things that will benefit for me to plug into system and then deliver the information to your partners. When many of your partners plug into system, that's when you see that explode on your business. We don't do that anymore because of the COVID and we don't have an offline seminar. But when I first started, everything was offline, right? There's no online system. Many leaders, they always usually convert with the numbers. Okay, if you have 20 people who's coming to one-day seminar with you, in 3 years, you'll be able to achieve this. If you have 50 people who's attending success seminar with you, in 3 years, you'll be able to become a Royal Master. The leaders have those numbers, which will make us to calculate easily. That's how important for you to help partners to plug into system. But before you ask your partners plug into system, what do you need to do? You yourself need to plug into the system. Even if nobody wants to join, just join for yourself. Once your confidence level is this high, you have the power to attract other people. Is it Atomy good? Are you making lots of money? Oh, I'm not making that much right now, but I'm sure I'm going to make it. With the strong confidence to succeed in Atomy, people they're curious to know why you have that strong conviction that you will become successful in Atomy. You'll be able to attract other people to join Atomy business with you and create the success with you. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Aeri, for that very good presentation for all of us too. So whose confidence is still average or below average? This is the good thing with having and joining a meeting like this. Look at Floor. Hi, Floor. Have a safe travel, Floor. And I know where she came from, right? Business, Atomy business for sure. So plug in ourselves into the system. In the beginning, we might forcing ourselves, oops, or something in there, to attend any discussion. But we want to have a big business with us. So we need to put a big effort as well for all of us here in Atomy. Thank you again, once and all, for everyone. Khan, thank you for the product presentation, of course, for Melissa's vision for us to learn as well. And Aeri, thank you for that very wonderful story, success story of Bell Porter and many others. And the most important for us, let's utilize our system. Build your confidence. Knowledge is our confidence in doing this business. Thank you again, everyone. Happy Sunday. God bless us all. And we'll see you again next Sunday with renewing our energy, who is wounded every single day. So let's heal ourselves. Let's heal our mentality to go hard again next week. Mabuhay and God bless us all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.